Hi guys, Karen here with another video. Excuse my voice. And today we are going to be doing a very simple recipe, but a delicious recipe. We're going to do black-eyed peas, and we're going to make them Creole style. So they're going to be slightly spicy, but well, you don't have to add the spice. So let's get into it. So I have black-eyed peas here. I soak them overnight for 8 hours. Yep, yeah, 8 hours. And then here I have black pepper, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon and a half of garlic powder, teaspoon and a half of onion powder, and a teaspoon and a half of spicy paprika. You're going to need a whole onion chopped, large onion chopped. I used 3 cloves of garlic here. You're going to need some salt. And I have a bell pepper chopped, 1 whole bell pepper. And here I have some fresh basil, thyme, and oregano. And it's a really simple recipe. If you did not soak your beans, black-eyed peas tend to cook really fast anyway, really fast by, 30 minutes if they're soaked, to an hour not soaked. So that's been my experience, but it can take longer depending on, how firm the bean actually is. So let's get into it. Oh, and you're going to need some olive oil or any type of oil you have on hand. And today I'm using the Creuset Essential Oven. It's 3.5 capacity. This is what I'm going to use. Also, you're going to need at least 4 cups of water or 4 cups of vegetable broth or whatever type of broth you would like to use. I'm going to use water because I'm going to season that water, but you can use vegetable broth, 4 cups of vegetable broth. So I'm allowing the oil to heat up in the pan. And then the first thing that I will add will be the onions, garlic, and bell pepper. I'm going to let this soften up. It's probably going to take a minute or 2. And then I'll add my fresh herbs. As you can see, I did a rough chop here. If you like your vegetables a little bit smaller, go ahead and chop them a lot finer. Now I'm going to add my fresh herbs. Now that I've added my fresh herbs, I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and salt and pepper. Did I just say that? I think I did. To this, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. And now I'm going to add the 4 cups of water. And right now you can add your 4 cups of broth as well. Before I add my beans, I like to taste my homemade broth to make sure that it's seasoned. So I'm going to add another teaspoon of salt. And go ahead and taste your broth to make sure that it tastes really good, and then add your beans. Now that my broth is really well seasoned, I'm going to add my black-eyed peas and a bay leaf. So as you can see, I've added 3 bay leaves and the black-eyed peas, and now I'm going to let this cook for at least 30 minutes on, I think, medium high. Okay, so our beans are done cooking, but I like my the liquid to have a little bit more thickness to it. So what I'm going to do is use a potato masher, and I'm going to gently press down and break up some of the beans, and that'll add some thickness to your... I'm not scraping the bottom of the pot, I'm just pressing in to to make the sauce thicker. And you can do this with any type of bean. Kidney beans, black beans. It just adds another texture to your bean and makes the sauce thicker without having to add any other ingredient. See how that thickened it up really quick? So I'll finish this up and show you guys the final product. Okay guys, this is the final product, and as you can see, by mashing the beans, it added a totally different texture. So it now has a nice creamy texture. I generally serve this with rice or cornbread. You can also serve this as a side. Please remember to remove your bay leaves. You can serve it as a side dish, but this is delicious and healthy for you, and I hope you get a chance to try it. And let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!